love how these final games in Group C do matter. But Ollie, what do you think the fallout would be if Argentina lose tomorrow?
Don't really want to imagine it. National Day of Mourning, crisis, inquests going on into what happens. Like, I don't think people really understand what happens in countries like Argentina when the national team fails in a failure that this would be of going out in the group stage. So there's two issues for Argentina, right? One is that, which is the weight of expectation, which can be absolutely crushing if you don't deal with it in the right way. We've seen that with numerous teams over the years where there's a big quality gap between the team they're playing against. They should be a lot superior, but just the mental weight that they're having to carry, completely inhibits them and makes a massive difference. And then the second problem for them is what KJ mentioned there, which is they just haven't played very well. Messi got them out of jail in that last game, and it's kept them alive going into this final match day, but they have not clicked. They've not looked dangerous in attack. From open play, they've had big problems creating chances. And that weight is going to fall on them again tomorrow. So they're in a tough spot. I think they'll pull through because they have enough quality on the pitch to do so, and I don't think their opponents are particularly good. But it's a real pressure moment for them.
Can I take a guess at Wheels before you chime?
Yeah,
One thing I think would happen right away. Even though we know he's older and he's getting done anyways, but remember, it was that loss in Copa America 2016. Messi quit the national team.
Gone.
Do you think he just quits the national team?
Yeah. I would think so.
It might just be not done. He's already talked about how this is probably going to be his last World Cup. So
but it just happens in an emphatic fashion.
But guess what? It's not going to happen tomorrow. Like, Argentina isn't losing this game. Poland is just about the best team for them to play. By the way, Argentina's been good defensively. Aside from like 5 minutes of madness against Saudi Arabia, they actually have the lowest expected goals against in all of the World Cup.
Thanks to Mexico, I'd say.
I get it, but guess what? Mexico did play Poland and looked far more threatening against them than they did against Argentina. Poland are not very good. I have no faith that this Polish side can come out and do the job against this Argentina side. Aside from Canelo Alvarez coming onto the field and start throwing haymakers at the Argentine players, this isn't happening. So it's just about right now. If Argentina wins this group, they get on the right side of the draw. They get onto the side of the draw that could be beneficial in the short term, but as a collision course with Brazil come the semifinals. But it's just about winning the group for them, winning this game, and I can't see that not happening.
I will say this, though. I mean, Messi, I'm not even going to try to have the conversation about his legacy because it's there. The trophy case is completely stacked. He's one of the best we have ever seen ever. I just think it would be sad if he goes out in a World Cup and doesn't make it to a knockout game.
He's not losing.
That's just
it's not happening.
It does matter. Like, as much as like I can sit here and say I think he's the greatest player of all time, if he doesn't have the World Cup and Maradona does, they're going to be looked at in different ways at home in Argentina, at least. So
the only one that will be happy about that is Cristiano Ronaldo. By the way, he'll be like, he's cheering Poland tomorrow, big time.
At least Argentina and Messi made it to a final, right? Like, it was 2014. They ended up losing, but at least he made it to the final. The World Cup is one of the hardest trophies to win. But to your point, that's a great point. Within his own country, the comparison with Maradona will be there. But overall, I think when you just look at him against his contemporaries, we already know that he's going to go down as one of the best. But it'll just be sad if his final World Cup goes down in the group. But you're right.
It's not.
Hey, we don't. You're saying that so emphatically, but here's the thing,
Wheels
Jordan,
is convinced.
Fill in the blank. If Poland beats Argentina, it's because of
Argentina has a lapse like how they did against Saudi Arabia, and they forget to defend for 5 minutes. That's the only way. Like, I chose this Poland side to get out of the group, and it's only because I have a little genie, and I prayed a football god, and I actually know that Poland was going to get out. They haven't played well. This is just me saying, hey, Poland, I'm backing you guys. Lewandowski, you're my boy. I think that you guys have something here, but they haven't showed that. Argentina not winning against Poland tomorrow is a huge upset. Like, Wheels is confident that Argentina can do it, and I am confident that Poland is just not a good team. Like, they haven't played well. They haven't played well at all. So the only way they can capitalize is if they have a bit of fortune in terms of Argentina falling asleep. That's the only way they can maybe get something out of this game.
The giants of CONCACAF are going to need a lot of things to go their way. They're going to need that genie in a bottle that you kind of pray to over there, Jordan, because Mexico right now, they're sitting last in the group with 1 point. So they desperately need to beat Saudi Arabia, but they also need to score goals, Wheels, because the goal differential not in their favor. Oh, in fact, they haven't scored any so far through 2 games. But how confident are you that Mexico will get the job done against Saudi Arabia?
Well, call me Christina Aguilera because I'm going to provide that genie in a bottle. The path is Andy likes that one.
I'm never going to do that.
I appreciate that.
I'm a genie in a bottle.
Oh, you had to sing, Wheels. You had to do it.
Mexico, there's a reason why they get out of the group every time. They know how to win when it matters the most. They play Saudi Arabia. Still, for me, the weakest team in this group, the team that's more valuable, come away with a 2-0 win. I could see that happening. Hope that Argentina does one better against Poland. Could beat Poland 3-0 in that game. That wouldn't surprise me easier. They just need to take care of their own business here. Mexico have a real chance based upon Poland's futility and the fact that Saudi Arabia, by the end of their game against Poland, looked completely out of gas.
Are we sure they're better than Saudi Arabia? Based
I
on
think
2
so.
games so far, I'm not certain about
They
that.
can't score, Mexico.